swimming, but well, I was also in a position at the time that, like, the kids in my class would say, "Why isn't Susan teaching the class? She's better than the teacher." And it was like, in Corpus, it was at the time, it was like there wasn't really any professional dance, really. My favorite was tap. Love tap.
I would love to join the Irish dance.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you did that.
Yeah, and there's an adult class, but like, when's the time? I don't have time for
I don't have
myself.
time for diddly squat right now.
Yeah. Last night's going home to dinner, and he was like,
I was in your apartment.
he was like, I brought my video games. You need to learn how to computer.
You're learning around here. A comfy Hours character. Like Kevin was talking about the backstory, creating the backstory for the characters and knowing what you're going to do. Can I have a copy of that? For, yeah, so that the sixth graders can think about the Hamlet characters.
Certainly. It's honestly something I got off teachers pay t-shirts because I didn't feel like typing up my own.
See, I'm not a member of teachers, but if it's a free
I paid $2 for it.
oh, that's not bad.
I was in a rush yesterday, but I really liked the questions that they had. So yes, absolutely. And I think I have 60 of my classes because I either have extra copies or I'll be able to print it for you.
Yeah, that's what character development. I mean, it's the term, but it's one of the things that she's really, really appreciated this year.
That's my favorite part, to see the layers of the character come out. You know,
He's a mom for Mrs. Bug.
yes, she has a beautiful backstory, and it feels good to just get acquainted with their character. You know.
Good morning, warriors. Please join me in the pledge to the Bible. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide its words in my heart that I might not sin against God. Join me in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We're working on things that make school a better place, and we've been working on also some of our biblical proverbs. The one that we worked on yesterday is, God is opposed to the proud, right, but gives grace to the humble. Let's try it again. God is opposed to the proud. To be opposed to something means that you resist it or against it. So he's against the proud, but gives grace. And grace is getting something we don't deserve. And we give grace to the humble. So those people that humble themselves and see themselves in the right position according to God, they aren't proud and arrogant and puffed up or self-serving, that God gives them gifts and blessings for being humble. We will also, let's work on a couple one. I'll say those who are faithful with little, and you will say will be faithful with much. Let's try it. Those who are faithful with little will be faithful with much. And this is a word that we typically don't say, but it's in the Bible. We typically don't call someone stupid, but the Bible does call people stupid that are foolish. So I'll say those who hate correction, and we're going to whisper it because we don't want to say it. We'll say is stupid. So let's try it. Those who hate correction is stupid. Let's try it again. Those who hate correction. Now, what is that Proverbs talking about? Those who hate correction. What does the word correction mean? Those who hate correction. Those who hate correction. I know Miss Carl is looking at her class, but I'm looking at sixth graders. I need them to step up. They need to be our leaders. Correction. Yesenia, what does that mean? You have to be really loud. Say it louder. So if you don't know what to do, a correction is to fix it, right? To do the right thing. So if you break your arm, you have your bone is broken. If you go to the doctor, they will correct it by straightening it out, right? So correction is to straighten out, talking about a way you should go. A correct way you should go is the path you should go. So those who hate correction, those who hate being told the right way to go or what to do, the Bible says those people are stupid, right? And that means that they're foolish. People that are stupid are people that are foolish in their lives. So we don't want to be that way. Instead, I'm going to say wisdom is, and you're going to say more precious than rubies. Let's try it. Wisdom is more precious than rubies. And rubies are very, very rare gemstone. This week we're talking about courage, and we'll talk courage. One of my favorite definitions of courage is when you're at the breaking point of a virtue, when you're wanting to fall. Courage is doing the right thing even when you are feeling like everything is falling apart. So when every virtue, let's get the quote right. Courage is doing the right thing when every virtue. That's not right. Courage is doing the right thing. I should have wrote it down. So when we've been talking about our virtues, there is a sticking point or a breaking point for virtue. Courage is doing the right thing at the breaking point. So if you think about honesty, if you think about when it's hard to be honest, when the breaking point, when you want to lie, courage is doing the right thing at that point. If you think about stealing, you see something on the floor, you see something that someone else has. At that breaking point, courage is doing the right thing when you want to do the wrong thing. So every virtue has its breaking point for us. Being honest, not stealing, obedience, loving your neighbor. There's always a breaking point. Courage is doing the right thing when you feel like you want to do the wrong thing. So when we're here at school, we want to be courageous warriors because we all have breaking points where we want to do the wrong thing. Courage is not doing that. Courage is being truthful and being honest, is doing the right thing, being obedient, even if other people are doing it wrong. So we'll talk more about what it means to be courageous the rest of this week. We're also learning a new hymn, and I think we practiced a little bit in just fourth grade. All right, so we're going to sing through Stand Up for Jesus.
Stay
God is opposed to the proud. Those who are faithful with little. He who hates correction is stupid. Wisdom is more precious than rubies. Let's be wise, courageous warriors today, that when we're at a breaking point, we feel like we want to give in to temptations. Courage is doing the right thing in spite of that. The Lord be with you.